Good morning everybody, Russell here from LJ Hooker Flinders Park, coming to you from 3 Stirling Drive here in Morphett, Vale. Just covering my phone there a bit from the rain. I know one of you in particular is watching this from Darwin today and probably not used to what you're seeing here, cold and rainy, but I'm sure it's going to be a change. So I'm just going to quickly duck under some cover here. So I'm going to give you a video tour of this property. This will class as a viewing. Now this house is definitely something else. It was built large from the get-go, and it has been extended over time, which has definitely been added some value to it. So you do have the fence here. There is no gate, but it is quite private. You do have the car parking here in the driveway, and there is a carport in there, which we'll have a look at shortly. Now this camera won't stay, that's just here for the moment. So yeah, let's get on inside. Let's start having a look around. So as we walk in, you'll tell it's been painted. It's had some flooring done to it. It's been updated throughout this one, and the photos don't do it much justice because coming here with my colleague today, the first thing we realised is it is actually a lot bigger than it looks online. So you've got the lounge room here. Now this lounge room has the split system in here with the fan. There is a button on the wall here to feed some of the heating from here down to the end of the house. So it definitely does make it a little bit more efficient throughout when it comes to heating and cooling. We do have downlights. Alright, throughout. Now as we come into here, I'm going to keep to my right hand side. We do have the eat-in kitchen, so the modern kitchen here which has been renovated. Little dining room here for your table, which is fantastic. Got the gas heater here, electric oven. It's very cozy in here. You can have the family sitting over here on the dining table, cook here, entertain. It's great. Now, just keep in mind that this gap here will not fit a double fridge. It's quite narrow, so you just got to keep that in mind. However, there are a lot of little secret places in this house to store things. So there is another place you could probably store the fridge if you wanted to. But I'll show you that as we go. Now off the kitchen here, there is this spare room. Now what you want to use it for, I mean, that's completely up to you. But this does lead outside. We'll go through there. We'll do outside last because there is a retreat in the backyard. There is some carpet in here. It does come in from the outside. It's not getting anything done to it. It is as it is. So you can use it as a living room, a playroom. But it is an extra space here, extra living space, which, you know, for those of you with families, I'm sure you will appreciate and you can enjoy. So let's keep going through. We've got this little space here, so open up to the foyer, which is great. Now I'm going to come through here in the laundry. Now the laundry, you've got room for the washing machine here, sink here, cupboard. It's actually quite practical. Then we have this little room over here. Now this little room is a pantry with a door that leads to the pergola. The landlord is actually hiding out there at the moment, so we're not going to head out there, but I'll show you from the outside. But you could potentially, if you wanted to, I mean, there's a PowerPoint here, you may be able to run your fridge in here, or think of a setup that might work in here a little bit better. But pantry storage, off the laundry, keep it out of sight, out of mind. It's great. Now the one thing that is undeniable here is that these bedrooms are large. Now every bedroom here is huge. I thought this was actually the biggest when I got here. And until I saw the master. But there is heaps of room here. And my camera won't do it any justice. So I've got size 12 feet. I'm not sure if that makes much of a difference when showing you the space, but for those of you that know how big a double robe is, that gives you a bit of an example. But there's a big bedroom. Now this one here is the master. And I said this one is huge. It's even got the built-in robe there. I'll get back into the corner. And it's just huge. You could have, you know, king size bed in here, side tables, the lot, and it's just gonna work. All right. Ceiling fans up here, window here. Beautiful. Now that fence does block out a lot of the road noise as well. I mean, it's not really a thoroughfare, but it definitely does work. So coming in here, whoop, don't have the light on in this one. This is the smallest bedroom, which is actually still quite large. I mean, some of the new builds you're looking at in this area at the moment, they would call this one of the largest rooms. So you could still put a double or queen bed in here. Might be a bit of a tight fit for the side drawers, but nonetheless, it's going to be absolutely perfect for space. So if we keep working our way through, we do have the bathroom. Now this has been updated. Shower, vanity, plenty of standing room here, towel rack, so it's pretty basic. It's all you need. Big shower head. Great. Separate toilet. For those of you inside in the morning, you know fighting over the bathroom is never going to be a good thing or never easy. But we've taken that away from you, so you got this here. Separate toilet. Now, we'll head on outside. I said you don't get some of this in new builds. New builds, they may give you a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, but they make you live on top of each other, which is never that desirable. So coming out here, all that lovely weather, we have the carport here, and we have the teenage retreat through here. Now, it is powered, and the second bathroom is actually through here. Just turn on the lights. Spring to life in a second. So as you walk through, you got this little foyer here, tiled, which is great. Got the heater and air conditioner there. I'm not 100% that actually works, so I'm going to have to double check. But this is a teenage retreat. You can use it for a little bit of recreational, fun. Sit out here, man cave. Put a pool table in here, if it will fit, that's the only problem. But games room. Anything that you want to do, it's pretty practical. Got the kids, don't want them hanging around inside, kick them out here to have a good time. So, but I said, those looking for she shed or man cave, got you covered. All right, and it also does have the bathroom in here too. So toilet, shower, and vanity. Beautiful. Now just to the back here, we do have the pergola just in here. As I mentioned, the landlord's just hiding in there at the moment, so we won't go through there. You do have the basketball court here, and there is a very new garden shed just here, which is great. Extra storage, and fantastic, look at all those solar panels. What a feature. So you can use electricity with confidence that you're not going to end up with a massive bill at the end of the day. That's what we want to see. So I'm going to get out of this rain, and we'll end the tour here. So I just want to thank you for watching. So this does class as a viewing. If you would like to apply online, you can apply with confidence. Any questions, feel free to reach out to the office and we'll be happy to walk you through it. Enjoy the rest of your day.